that it works. But we'll find out. At any rate, we have a pet that is very close to Ultra, and I do have a Mighty Opal that I will be socketing for it, because it is a quint damage. So that will be the play. Okay, I guess I can't count on OBS to show me the chat, so I'll just do the old-fashioned way. Alright. Time to get this pet to Ultra. Money shot. There we go. We got a Perceptive Opal that will be getting fed straight to my pet. Where is that going to be at? Perceptive. There you go. Got some steel out of that. But yeah, with this pet reaching Ultra, I can socket Mighty now. So that's pretty cool. I don't like socketing Mighty Jewels on damage pets, because, you know, I can get this for resist as well, but, you know, I don't have a thinking cap jewel, so this is kind of just what we gotta deal with. For the time being, of course. But, yeah. It's gonna be a while before I can get that strength all the way up, but for now, we have that. The givers are at least at 7, so. Alright. Time to go back to Lemuria.
I believe I possess memories of this place, wizard. Night Forest? The name elicits no connections, but the ominous darkness that envelops the trees ahead is probably a good place to start looking. We must simply...
Help! Oh, goodly traveler, assist me in my peril. These bizarre monsters intend to make me a meal.
We must simply help the stranger, yes? That would be the good thing.
Oh, my greatest appreciation for your felicitous rescue. I'm still doomed, of course, but not quite so immediately. Oh my, yes, I am quite doomed. Exiled, you see, from my village. Left to the mercies of the wildlands. Hopefully others will learn from my folly.
It is like they dropped you down a hole and forgot you. He seems to have come from the Night Forest. Shall we argue on his behalf while we are there?
Oh, most gracious of you, my humanoid acquaintance. My village is indeed through the Night Forest there. Mind the zombies and the beast. Find the elder, a lemur named Lucian. It is he who must decide my fate. I, meanwhile, will seek the company of less disagreeable creatures.
The name of this place...
Who are you, stranger, who speaks to the air as though it were an...
Old friend.
What dire omens do you bring upon us? You seek the source of our mana? Ha! We have not a wisp to spare in these dark times. Look about! We prepare even now for the nightly assault of the Malagast. 'Tis the monster that death rejected. The old judge's disappointment made manifest. Our punishment for straying from his path. We will speak of nothing, and no one else, until we are prepared. Consult with Goody Mary Crane if you wish to aid our efforts.
I hope that fixes everything. It was a little goofy what was going on at first, but I don't know. OBS is being weird, and I hope that it's not anymore.
Have you come to our aid? Blessings, then, for we have a most dire case of monster attacking village. Elder Lucian says the Malagast is because the old judge, well, judged us and found us wanting. It won't leave until we atone.
Curious. What reason would the Old One have for such an experiment?
Thus, with the greatest of haste, we must board up the windows, patch the town wall, and gather horns from the white rhinos to fashion into weapons.
Thank you, stranger. We need all the help we can get against the Malagast, at least until we atone, and the old judge returns to slay the beast.
What precisely is a Malagast? There's no record in the Old One's memories.
Mighty fine work, but I doubt it will save us. The Malagast has always been a danger, but lately it is as a demon unleashed, and nothing can stop it.
Could this Malagast problem have been exacerbated by the mana infusions? Like the volcano in Ursai? If so, Hierarch Lucian may have misread its meaning, as Juju and the bears did. At any rate, shall we find these white rhinos? Mary Crane will want these. Zombie rhino horns. My, the line between life, death, and undeath seems nebulous. How do you keep existence straight?
Good question.
You are most gracious, stranger. We are now as ready for the Malagast as ever. It comes every night, you see. It hunts us like frightened rabbits. But what are we to do? They say the beast is immortal, so we cower in our homes or flee to the wildlands.
Yes, like that one poor fellow we met before. We haven't had the chance to ask about him yet.
You've met benighted Ichabod, have you? Save your pity. He was a criminal and had to be exiled. We can only protect so many with mana so low.
The mana is low? That is unusual, and at odds with the increased Malagast activity. The answer must be in the monitoring station.
If you want to reach the source of the Night Forest's mana, only Lucian has the key. Maybe he will help you now that our defenses are ready.
No! You may not see the mana source gifted us by the old judge. The reason it withholds its bounty is all too clear. Judgment! Judgment for our wicked ways. We have fallen short of his ideal, so he averts his gaze from us and sends his vile abomination to terrorize us. Only through purity can we atone. Only through the removal of the criminal and the denial of a new can we appease him.
Ask him if we could not simply find and destroy this Malagast in exchange for entry to the mana source. How difficult could one monster be?
The Malagast cannot die. It raises the dead to serve it, and screams the scream that freezes stars. 'Tis not a subtle thing, easy to find, if you wish. The Malagast makes its wretched nest in a clearing beyond the village. Seek it if you dare, but we will not mourn you.
Avast! Monster! Your reign of terror, ends here. Oh, fie! Never have I actually seen a star turn cold and fade away before. Gulp.
Gulp.
I believe yet another crane requires your aid.
And there expires another star. Quickly, friend, we must pursue that creature before it escapes. Fie, the fiend eludes us. Who am I? Why, dear friend, I am he who should be asking thee who thou art indeed, for I am a hero in this land. A fighter for justice amidst the unjust, for the primal, inexorable causes which glue all societies together. Or at least that is my intent. It is admittedly taking me some time to grasp the fundamentals of my calling. Oh, but what a cad I am. Call me Solomon Crane. Now let us make haste to the village and warn them to return to their homes, for the Malagast is on the hunt.
Well, now, look who it is. Solomon Crane, the great monster hunter. Slay any monsters, have you?
Well, not as such, but
He should be so lucky. Man fizzles more than fresh seltzer. Come on, let us secure our homes. We all know Solomon Crane won't do it for us. What hope is there for us with such miserable saviors? We'll all be gristle in the Mulligast's teeth.
they are not inaccurate in their assessments. My magic is flimsy and unreliable. My swordplay is more play than sword. I can feel the drive within me, the compulsion to protect, to avenge, to fight. I simply cannot muster the power.
It is interesting how this place hasn't benefited from the same mana influx as everywhere else. The monitoring station must hold the answer.
You seek the mana font of the old judge, wizard? Lucian will never grant us entry. It is against one of his interminable rules. But the power within would aid us. The font is contained in a courtyard, the key to which is doubtless in Lucian's house. We'll never slip in while he stands out front, but there is damage round the side. Perhaps your small pet could enter surreptitiously. Splendid work. The courtyard gate is north of the village, just beyond the ruins of the old town. I will meet with you there. Tarry not, for the Malagast may strike at any moment. Caution now, friend. The Night Forest is dark and full of terrors. We know not what menace awaits us beyond this threshold. Fie! 'Tis swamplings! Plants have spirits too, wizard, and when they die with work undone, as is common for immobile creatures, the spirits remain. Those spirits possess other plants and roam the forests. Behold, wizard, plant on life! May the spirits of these flowers and weeds at last find their rest. You are quite the warrior, friend. Would that my spells were as potent as yours. Come, the font we seek is hither. Fie! In all my days I've not seen such plenty. Yet Lucian tells us the font runs dry, that our impurity made it thus.
Then either Lucian hasn't been here in some time, or he tells not facts. Regardless, speak aloud the words, wizard. In existence, meaning. In knowledge, wisdom. In design, purpose.
My word, do you mean to enter this den? Very well, I will muster what courage I can and accompany you. What benighted sorcery hath we unearthed here? Is this the pit that spawned the Malagast?
No, I don't think so. But maybe its creator can still explain what is happening here. Wizard, would you?
Well done, my champion, my hero, my, dare I say it, my sire.
The old judge! But he is immaterial, dead.
Lemuria's purpose, as I've told you, is to restore the First World. But according to Druidic legend, a being known as the Scion of Bartleby is required. Said being is foretold to unify light and shadow, to be the glue that binds a fragmenting world. I can't guess who that would be, so I made one. Rather, I created in this world the ability to fabricate heroes based on the template of a man named Stallion Quartermain. Statistically, one of the resultant adventurers would advance beyond their peers, find my true secrets, and become my scion. Now, take your reward.
Yup.
The old judge made this place, created the fabric of heroes. But what of the Malagast and the mana depletion over the years? I see. A machine, a contrivance running beyond its useful life was the cause of our woes. We are not failures. We are not being punished. I feel invigorated in this knowledge. A righteous strength flows through me now.
Not to mention all the mana he passed through outside.
If the old judge did not take the mana, then he likely did not send the Malagast. 'Tis but a beast. Powerful, yes, but simply an animal. We must inform Lucian and the villagers at once. We must adjust our thinking if we are to find a way to slay it.
Don't think he'll take kindly to that.
You have profaned the monument to the old judge? 'Tis a criminal offense. 'Tis against the rules. You shall be punished for this affront.
Quiet thy thunder and listen, Lucian, for this matter is not what you have imagined it to be.
Imagined? Accuse me of wild fancies, will you? I tire of your defiance. The rules of the old judge are clear. Do not challenge the hierarch. Do not stand taller than the hierarch. Do not play melodies of which the hierarch disapproves. Do not jest in ways which leave the hierarch The Malagast comes! To your homes, everyone! Shelter and hope! Hope it passes us by! Hope Solomon Crane has entombed us all!
Fie! We are not yet ready to fight the unslayable beast. Come, wizard, we can pass this night, or afternoon, as it may well be, in my home. We should be safe here for the duration. Once the Malagast passes us by, we can recruit aid in defeating it for good.
Why? We have the attunement stone. Should we not return to Telos?
Shh! Wizard! There is not time for your mysterious communions. I heard a sound from the...
From the basement, we must investigate.
Something is wrong. Restless. It screams in the endless night and the stars go quiet. It hungers. It calls us from the grave to feed it.
Oh, 'tis merely the ghosts of the old town. Fret not, even I can fend off these wretches. My word, I was quite good there, was I not? Perhaps defending my own home improved my prowess.
Or it was all those mana wisps from the font.
Or my hand was steadied by righteous resolve.
Or the mana wisps.
Bruh.
Or those mana wisps we stumbled across. In any event, my senses are keener now
Than ever. And I hear scuttling. Well, I hear scuttling too, but I will be getting potions before I handle the scuttle.
And there it is. Perhaps we don't require aid after all, my friend. I say we settle this monster here and now. Won't you die, foul demon? It is fleeing back into the Night Forest. After it, wizard! Alas, it has eluded us once again. And yet, I feel no disappointment. Only an elation that the adventure is not yet over. What can this mean? I feel energized, more myself than ever before. It is as though I have finally, truly become me. The mana? Yes. I concur it must be responsible for my recent improvement.
More than that, the old one mentioned he used Stallion Quartermain as a template, wove him into the fabric of Lemuria itself, to create his heroes, to create his scions, to create his version of you, wizard.
For now, though, we must inform Lucian and the villagers the danger has passed. Then we will find out how to destroy the Malagast.
So, the immediate threat is over. Good. And I can bolster our resilience to future harassment by expelling criminality. Solomon Crane, I hereby banish you from this village and from the Night Forest. Be gone! I find offensive your demeanor, attire, and odor.
And to offend the senses of the hierarch is the greatest of crimes. Very well. But when I return with the Malagast's head, I expect a profuse apology.
Wouldn't that be something to see?
It seems our task has only grown more difficult. But we must think like the Malagast. Where would it go, or do, or want?
Or, for that matter, what even is it? You've fought it twice now, and we still do not know anything about its origins.
'Twas once a legend only, several in fact, contradictory tales lost amidst the divisions of the lemurs. But mayhap those still steeped in fables and arcana have secrets to lend us. We must seek out the Kulakamba tribes in the wildlands. I say, good sirs, lend me thine ears. I have much to ask you and precious little time. Could one of you not stop your pacing for but a moment? Hello? Anyone?
Perhaps this calls for a louder voice. Just march up to the Kulakamba and demand their attention.
You just want to talk. We thought you were attacking. You should speak up more. Well, come on then.
Well, I did speak up, and you didn't listen. You were just pacing around.
The Malagast lives again? Oh man, that's not good. I'm feeling a universal contingency coming on here.
Do not panic, friend. Simply tell us what you know of this Malagast.
Malagast is just what we called it. Not sure where the name came from. Just one of those words whispered through the ages. But generations ago, it emerged from the ground and tore through the wilds. It took all of our strongest warriors to stop it.
How, man? How did they accomplish this?
Got me. But I know who could find out. The Dr. Witch. If you want to stop the Malagast, you must let her in.
I see. Thank you, friend. The Dr. Witch is a dreadful thing, wizard. It is said wherever she goes, sickness and poverty follow. It is for that reason we have built these apple watchmen, to keep her away. But now you must remove these wards, so that we may call the Dr. Witch. I will grant these unusual wards, but the Dr. Witch reputedly detests apples. We maintain the watchmen each day to ensure she is kept away.
Again, we continue on this path to find the Malagast. But this won't help us reach the world's synthesizer. So why do you bother? To help other things. This is good? Where, before, what I did to the old one was bad, was evil, was incorrect behavior, which causes guilt. Does enough good negate the bad? Does it make the guilt go away? Or am I indelibly stained by what I have done? Apologies. Continue on. Do good, wizard. The more inconvenient, the gooder it is, yes?
Sure.
Ooh, the apples are gone. Smells like sickness. Smells like bills. Dr. Abigail B. Witch at your service, though you don't seem ill. Your friend, however, clear cases of the blotch, the Roombas, and the blurbs.
Enough of thine quackery! We know you are a purveyor of maladies and ills.
I am a purveyor of diagnoses and bills. It is hardly my fault you all live sickly lives. Now what do you wish? Case of Malagast, eh? The technical term is actually manivore. Dreadful creatures, very rare, drawn to mana wisps and wonder. And then they eat them both. Whatever would have brought one to such a wispless and wonderless place as this? Easy enough to find out. With a few ingredients. You, the non-blurpy blotchy one, bring me the fallen specks of wisps and some skin flakes from the white rhinos. Excellent! Let me just mix these flakes and specks into a potion here, then just dump it on your head. There you go. Now, are you familiar with the concept of spirit photography?
Not in the least.
Good, saves me some exposition. Basically, I need you to photomance the Malagust with this new sight I gave you.
But how are we to find the fiend? It is clever enough not to return to its former nest.
That is a conundrum. It is drawn to mana, its chosen diet. Where does the mana here come from?
From a font beyond. Ha! Curse me for a fool! Wizard, return with me to the village. I have a notion where to find the Malagast. Consider a moment the Malagast, a savage beast that feeds on mana. Why attack a people starved of the stuff? Moreover, why not break into the font and gorge itself on the abundance there? Mayhap it is not as savage as it seems. Mayhap it is indeed a tamed dog, obeying the orders of a master who controls access to that font and thus its next meal. Mayhap it follows the same leader we all do, a lemur with plentiful pet peeves, who commands on threat of the Malagast. Thus, we return here. If my belief is correct, Lucian must have some evidence hidden from prying eyes, possibly even the recently evicted monster itself. But where? His cellar, I suspect. You must investigate and obtain the picture we need. I shall remain, lest my countrymen take umbrage at my presence.
I don't see a Malagast, but perhaps these sense organs I emulate lack attunement to the correct spectrum. Try that spirit photography. Oh, fascinating. Your photomancy now renders visible the invisible. Perhaps we should try the next room. So it eats mana, raises the dead, can't die, destroys stars, and turns invisible? What a unique life form. Photomance it.
Damn, he just walked
It
into a wall.
turned invisible again. No wonder it is so hard to find. You have what you need, though. Best return to Solomon Crane.
Have you found the Malagast? This confirms my most dire suspicions. Lucian is behind this. We are not suffering the wrath of an absentee judge, but a puerile old man. We shall deal with him in due course. For now, we must return to the Dr. Witch and find the Malagast's weakness.
Did you get my photo? Splendid. What? Yes, the Malagast turns invisible. Don't be obtuse. Now, there, you see that? Of course you don't. But what we have here is a map of sorts of the Malagast's spirit. Likes, dislikes, and what releases it. Just need a concoction of, let's see, some of this, a little of this, none of those. Definitely one of these, and that should be that. Solomon, hold out your sword. There. With that, you can release the Malagast's spirit to enter the next realm. I'll send you my bill. Well, bills. Be seated when reading them.
Bro. Look, Luigi is innocent, but maybe he needs to pay you a visit, you know what I mean?
Then we've but one task, Wizard. Confront Hierarch Lucian. When the Master is imperiled, the dog will rush to his aid.
The impertinence! You dare return after your banishment?
Cast no aspersions, Lucian. After all, it is not I who unleashed the Malagast.
Whatever do you mean, sir? I did not unleash the Malagast! Run, my brothers and sisters! Run from the beast! These heathens have wrought!
He flees to his home! Pursue him, wizard! Leave this demon to me.
Like my pets? I learned to control them in a lost sanctum of the judge I discovered beneath the old town. It's also where I found my manivore. An invisible monster to do all my good work. And it is good. A village needs morals, needs discipline, needs to not use words I dislike. These are simple people. They don't need mana. Mana corrupts, distracts, leads to the casting of vulgar spells. So my Malagast gobbles it up. As a bonus, it also frightens the misbehavers. All in the name of peace and tranquility, and not being irksome.
So peaceful he'll kill you.
You, however, are disruptive. You enable the troublemaker, Solomon Crane. You trespass where you don't belong. You are unwelcome. Why can you not understand? All I wanted was peace and quiet, and for the people to never use the word societal. Was that too much to ask?
I believe he is bested, wizard. Should we not check on Solomon?
The beast is gone, felled by my hand. Return to your lives, all of you. The Malagast will trouble you no longer. Lucian's petty manipulations are revealed. You say the mana will flow freely now without the beast to consume it? Good. Then my work here is finished. I feel compelled to explore this world. There are more monsters to fight, evils to unearth. But where do I go first? Telos? You seek the darkest of the old judge's secrets and are enlisting a cadre of warriors to help you. I shall join this group then. Go, friend, and I will follow.
Wizard, may we speak? I have been pondering our latest adventure. Lucian was a bad person, was he not? Lying, manipulating his followers into obeying him? Was the Old One not the same way? He abducted these people, presented himself as their founder, and twisted their hopes and destinies. In his mind, I find such pride in his machinations. And the part of me that is not him, that was sickened with the realization of what I did to him, it is likewise sickened by what he did to these people. I do not wish to be him, wizard. I think I tire of this shape. Proceed to the harmonic gate, wizard. This will do, I think. I don't know yet what I am to become, if I am to become anything at all. But I wish it to be better than the old one. And with this lock opened, we are a step closer to his world synthesizer. What next? Very well, Wizard. Let us check in on Quartermain in his hall, then plot our next destination.
Ha-ha! The Wizard! You return! Your newest bird friend tells a most interesting tale.
Verily, Wizard, I repeated the words of the old judge's ethereal manifestation. That stallion is the template which created the heroes of this world.
Ridiculous! There is no horse stuck in my family tree!
I only know that which I was told.
This debate should be put on hold, good friends, for we must continue our quest for the synthesizer, and I have a clue! Ha-ha! First, what do you think, the Wizard? This place is shaping up into quite the Hall of Heroes, no? But enough boasting. The clue! While you were away, I spoke to the hierarchs. I think one of the stations indicated on your map is in a lost region called Mandoria. It is a legend. No lemur has ever set paw there. But with your map, the position of the sun, and a seance or two, I think I found it! The route goes through the Wildlands, the Night Forest, and a place called the Badlands. Don't forget to use the teleporty doodad. Off you go.
Do my keen senses detect footfalls? Quickly, you must come here. I require your aid. Ah, wonderful. I could use some assistance. In exchange, I'll happily guide you wherever you go, for I am Doc Savage, the Duck of Bronze. You're looking for the Old One's monitoring station in Mandoria? Huh, I was searching for that exact place before I was trapped here. Mandoria is a primal land, home to brutal barbarians. Its king, Mandar, attacked me. He drove me back here and trapped me in quicksand. My bronze-coated physique made me too heavy to pull myself out. Fortunately, my supreme endurance let me tread sand and keep from sinking. Unfortunately, my exceptional quad muscles turned the quicksand so well that it hardened into concrete. Can you help me? We need to soften the stone. I know a chemical mixture that should suffice. We'll need sulfur, manganese, and vitriolic acid. I recall seeing a manganese vein on my survey of this valley, and sulfur is common. The acid? Get it from the saliva of acid-tongued carnosaurs.
We should help her. Helping is the good thing to do, yes? The not old one thing.
There's no immediate rush. I can go without food or drink for another 6 weeks. On the other hand, I do have an itch on my ankle. Could you hurry?
Bruh, savage clearing? This looks more like a cave, but sure. Whatever you say.
Ah, good, you're back. I appreciate your haste. Now, let's get to work. I'll mix the components. The acid will turn the manganese into potassium manganate, which will bond to the sulfur to create a powerful solvent. Don't worry. My bronze exterior won't be affected by the chemical. I'd stand back if I were you, though. The fumes can be quite toxic.
Damn. I'm guessing they just never...
Free at last! Now I can finally make a proper introduction. Dr. Claire Savage Jr. at your service. They call me the Duck of Bronze. I'm in your debt, Wizard. I'm a bit stiff from corrosion and weak from months without food. But at last my expedition to Mandoria can continue. And yours, of course. After that unfortunate setback, I can go back to my expedition. I'll happily help you with yours. One good turn deserves another. I was looking for the Old One's monitoring station in Mandoria. We discovered the one in Sky City, my home, long ago. I want to compare the two.
Odd. When I sift through the memory passages about Mandoria in the Old One's mind, all I see are words I believe are inappropriate for children.
They knew, bro. They were self-aware.
The Old One was an amazing being. His mastery of magical science is unmatched. One of his machines transformed my skin and feathers into bronze. hence my moniker, the Duck of Bronze. My feathers are a bit tarnished, but my spirit is as strong as ever. As to that tarnish, to treat it, I need to get back to my base camp in Mandoria. Let's make for it. Come to the gates of Mandoria. These doors have stood here, sealed from time immemorial. It was difficult, but I pried them open barehanded. Come, Mandoria awaits. This is it, wizard. Welcome to Mandoria. A rugged place which has produced peoples as harsh and unforgiving as the land itself. Even in their art, they glorify warfare. Always be ready for a fight, wizard. Mandoria is a realm of conflict and struggle. After my transformation, I set out on an expedition to survey the rest of Lemuria in the name of knowledge. Maps and texts in the Sky City monitoring station hinted at something special about Mandoria. Something dear to the Old One. I mean to find it.
I am concerned that the Old One's memories of this place seem angry. I suspect what Duck Savage is looking for is not so dear at all.
Unfortunately, the inhabitants of this rugged realm are very hostile. We need to deal with them before we go any farther. Barbarians only respect strength. Attack them, or they'll be at our heels the whole time we're here. Well done! My camp is close. Through that narrow pass there. These wild beasts look ferocious indeed. We'll have to drive them away to reach my camp. Good. My gear is buried under that rubble there. Normally, I'd be more than strong enough to move the rubble, but I'm afraid a few months without food has left me weakened. Can you shift it?
Okay, where is the rubble? Here.
You are truly gifted with magic, wizard. I'm honored to have met you. Ah, my equipment is still here. Ah, here we are. My metal polish. All this corrosion chafes horribly. Wizard, if you could avert your eyes in the name of modesty. Just a moment more.
Don't you, like, canonically like it if it's Daphne?
All right, you can look now.
That pose, bro.
Much better. But all is not well. It seems water from an incredibly rare rainstorm seeped into my pack and ruined all my maps and notes. Luckily, I memorized my notes long ago. I hadn't pinpointed the Old One's monitoring station when I was here, but I think I know where to look. The local Manders built this shrine to honor Mithra, an ancient ancestral deity. It might hold a secret entrance to the Old One's monitoring station. We need to look for a metal door. From what I've been able to gather, Mithra is a protector figure, a spirit or goddess of wisdom and magic. Look, that door may lead to the monitoring station. Can your magic budget? No good. Perhaps we can blast our way in.
Defilers! You dare profane this sacred place! Ugh. Stop them!
Wait! We come in peace! I assure you, we meant no offense.
I recognize you, by Grom. We'll...
Or don't tell me.
I know you not, young one. But you... I remember well the metal bird. Mandar, who used to be our king, said that he left you to your doom. Do you haunt us as a ghost?
The tales of my doom have been greatly exaggerated. You say Mandar used to be your king. What happened to him?
He has been overthrown! The uncouth, boar-raised usurper rules us no more. We have a new king, a wiser king. He will wish to meet you. Go to the palace of Zolthrun. There, he will take the measure of these visitors to Mandoria.
I know the way, wizard.
I wish to speak to you now. So here are the strangers who enter my kingdom. I bid you welcome. Come, let us talk. Greetings, mighty travelers. I am Moth Amon, magician, sage, and overlord of Mandoria. Tell me, why have you come into my realm?
Greetings, Mothamon. I am Dr. Claire Savage, scientist, explorer, and duck of action. I am here to find the monitoring station of the Old One.
You mean the Ancient One? That is a dark name, a name of terror. The Manders destroyed his monuments long ago. Only their valor and strength saved us from that dark demon.
Everybody else reveres the memory of the Old One, but the Manders do not. What happened to make them turn their back on him?
The Ancient One's fane is a place of death and terror. Why would you seek it? Are you worshippers of the Ancient One? Should we fear you?
We mean no harm. I believe your legends are incomplete. In my home, there is another such place. There are powerful secrets inside.
And you have glimpsed these secrets. Will you teach them to me? I am always eager to learn more of the magical arts.
I'm not sure how much use they would be to you. I've come to find the Fane so it can help me unravel the mysteries of the one back home.
I understand. Perhaps I can help you in your search.
Let us speak in the atrium within, if I could ever get into it.
Lord Mothaman orders your doom. Guardians attack!
Well done, wizard. I knew that magician wasn't trustworthy. Let's repay his hospitality. Come on!
You dare withhold magical secrets from me? Now you will learn the price of defiance.
Petty tyrants are always shouting idle threats. Soon you'll get a taste of justice, you fiend! That mist. It's spores of the Black Lotus. Deadly poison. We have to find a way out of here. There! Pry open that panel. Quick! A tunnel. No time to worry about where it leads. Go, and I'll seal the panel behind us. That was too close. Hopefully we can find a way out down here.
You there! You're no guards by Grom! Release me from this cage! By Mithra! I know your face. Have you come to taunt me? I thought I had killed you! Dog!
Duck. Thank you very much. I see your manners have not improved.
You talk of manners? Open this cage, and I shall teach you manners! Feathered fool! Give me one last taste of combat before Moth kills me!
This poor Mander is imprisoned, and the not good Moth will kill him. We should help him.
Help him? Are you sure, wizard? This Mander can be quite a handful, I assure you. Why should we set you free, barbarian?
Revenge! I was king of Mandoria by my own hand until that sorceress dog, Moth Ammon, stole my crown from me. By Grom's teeth, I will know vengeance. Still, you stay your hand. Very well. Free me from this accursed cell, and I'll help you escape this place. In Grom's name, I swear it.
All right. We shall see if we can trust you. The bars. I can't break them. I'm still too weak. How do we open the doors?
The jailer has a key that will open this door. You'll find him in there. Yeah! Go rattle his skull for me. The dog deserves far worse.
I'm sure. Let's go, wizard. Greetings. We need to talk to the jailer urgently.
Who in Urok's name are you? We'll take you to the jailer, all right. In chains? Guards, get them!
You see, these Manders will fight at the drop of a hat. Looks like we'll have to find this jailer the hard way.
Still got plenty of HP for this, right?
Are any of you the jailer? Anyone?
Seize them!
Here we go again.
This is my experience on the regular Duck Savage. Don't even worry about it.
These prisons seem endless. Hopefully we can find the key before Mothaman realizes we're down here.
You're not supposed to be down here. Who are you?
Dr. Claire Savage, Jr., the Duck of Bronze and Champion of Justice. And I need your key.
My key? Ha! You'll never take it, Bronzebill, fool.
Have it your way.
Alright, so this guy's got some buffs. Like, he can just spam buffs. And he knows Harmot and Maxios. Oh well, I guess we're just gonna pray he doesn't do it, right? Alright, let's try this out.
Here's the key. I still think we're taking a risk freeing the barbarian, but I'll follow your lead. Let's see if he's as good as his word.
Free. I thank you, Bronze Bird. And you too, strange one. Who am I? Ha! You must come from far away if you've not heard of Manda, the barbarian. This is not the first time I've been imprisoned in this place. I know a way out. Come, we are free! Ha! Vile sorcerer! You should have known no prison can hold Manda. He sits on my throne for now, but soon I'll take it back.
It seemed to be holding you rather well until we came along.
Silence, savage, or I will show you how steel is stronger than bronze. We must leave this place. I have a haven nearby. Let's go! Bring a friend.
I do not understand these two.
Yoink.
They are very strange. They must be heroes in the mold of Stallion Quartermain, like Solomon. They share his bravado, his skill, his adventurousness. All heroes are good, yes? They oppose villains who are evil, as Lucian was. So why do Duck and Mandar seem so oppositional? Is one secretly a villain? Will they betray us at a critical moment? I suppose we must follow them to this safe haven of Mandar's to find out.
We'll be safe here for a while. So, Duck, I see you survived the quicksand. You are stronger than you look, by Grum.
Whereas you are as strong as you smell.
Would that I were even stronger. My own people cast me down, led by that winged dog Moth Amon. I'll yet be avenged. By Grum, I'll be avenged. So, Duck, who is this friend of yours, and what do? They fight better than you, and have a cunning look.
This is the wizard who saved me.
A wizard? Nyah! More sorcery! Lackeys of Moth Amon! I'll destroy you both!
Mandar, and see reason. Perhaps we can help each other. We seek the fane of the Ancient One. Do you know where it is?
The Ancient One? Madness! I'll not go back to that place of doom.
He may be able to help us. Let's do some persuading.
What now? You only beat me because there are two of you. Come to gloat, or would you fight me again?
Mandar, I am not your enemy. Moth-Amon is. He's the enemy of everyone in Mandoria. He betrayed us both. Let's fight him together.
If you truly fight against Moth-Amon, then I would fight beside you. But for Grom's sake, the Ancient One's fane must never open again.
Why not? Look at the sky. The world has changed. We must find the knowledge of the Ancient One so we can understand what is happening.
Once before, it was opened, and from it streamed foul demons that sought to destroy Mandoria.
Interesting. One seeks to discover. The other two defend. Both noble goals. How can they be reconciled?
I believe you, Mandar. Here is my bargain. I help you overthrow Moth-Amon, you help me open the sanctum, and we fight the demons together. Imagine how glorious the battle will be. The name of Mandar will be the stuff of legend. Surely with this wizard's help we will prevail.
So be it. My Mithra guide our blades. I shall be king of Mandoria by my own hand twice, by Grom. But how can I stand against Moth-Amon's magic?
I have an idea. Come to my campsite.
We can make our plans there.
Let's begin. Given the right materials, I can fashion a mana resonator that will shield you from Moth-Amon's spells.
Grom's teeth, you think you know so much? If you are as clever as you are boastful, the device will surely work. Forge your resounder thing, then.
Not so fast. I'll need specialized components. Gather some of the local crystal and raw mana from the local font. Draw it into this capacitor.
Is it just me? Is the reflection of the saber-toothed Fusa showing up on the bush?
I'll also need refined iron. The weapons of the local Mandar hunters will do. Lastly, I'll need silver. A lot of silver.
There is a tribe of hill people I led for many years. They'll give me the silver. I made them rich enough, the dogs. Wizard, you get the rest.
Good luck.
You want our weapons? Take them. They'll do you no good, for they are blessed by Grom. They will curse all but Manders who use them in his name.
Well done. These should do nicely. I can begin work on the resonator. Ideally, we should attach it to your sword.
No, not this sword. By Urak's crown, I will win my throne back with a sword of legend. One my people will see and rally to.
Okay. As you wish.
Wizard, come with me if you want to see the glories of the past. Prepare yourself, for we go to the tomb of my people's greatest king, He-Mander.
Go along, wizard. I'll be fine here. Good luck.
Look there, wizard. In ancient days, this realm was called Hyperborea. The barbarians ruled it and almost wiped out my ancestors. Come!
Damn.
The Manders were almost driven from these lands, but there was one who stood firm. With Grom's strength and Mithra's cunning, he fought back.
This is a cool looking place, though. I'll say that.
His name was He-Mander. He took his mighty sword and scattered the barbarians. He carved out a new kingdom and named it Mandoria. And later, when the Ancient One came to Mandoria and unleashed terror upon us all, He-Mander stopped his tide of demons. He did not survive.
What did the Old One do here? It must have been terrible.
In He-Mander's tomb, I will be tested. If I am worthy, I will take up his mighty sword. With that blade, none will stop me. I will throw down that sorceress dog Moth-Amon and win my throne. Again! These vermin will not defile the tomb of He-Mander. By Grom, I swear it. Well fought, by Grom. Now we must cross the bridge of destiny, which will test our balance and our courage. Watch your step, but don't look down. Now the ancestors will test our might. To battle. Cold stone will not stop us. This test is passed. Press on!
Alright, well, we don't need all of that anymore, so... Very glad that's over. Oh, never mind.
Beware. Only the mightiest warrior can face us and keep their soul. The unworthy will be doomed to join our ranks forever.
Today you meet your match, spirits. I am not afraid of you, by Grom. And now I will take the sword of my ancestors, the sword that will lead me to victory. I have the power of Hemander. Thank you, Hemander the Great. I will not squander this mighty gift. I shall rule in your name and by your example. Come, let us leave this place.
I got the mural in the back and everything.
The sword! It is even finer than I imagined. Now we shall see if this bronze duck is as smart as she says she is. Come!
Excellent. Perfect timing. The mana resonator is complete. Now, it will take some time to attach it to this truly magnificent sword.
Like it, do you? You can't have it! Well, I'll not stand around here and do nothing while you work. It's time for me to uphold my end of our bargain. There's one task left to be done, and only the wizard and I can do it.
What is that?
If you are to find the Ancient One's fane, you will need the Eye of Ahriman, a fabulous jewel. Only by gazing through it can we find the fane's hidden door. Mithra hid the door with magic after Hemander drove the Ancient One away. Moth Ammon lusts for the eye. He wants all the Ancient One's power for himself. But I hid the eye when I was king. Only I know where it is. Prepare my sword, and I will give you the Eye of Ahriman, key to the fane of the Ancient One. Then our quests truly begin.
I'll leave you to it then. Good luck.
I was born on a battlefield, wizard. The barbarians who raided my village took me in as a baby when my parents died. I was raised as one of them, and that is why I'm stronger and more cunning than any other Manda. Civilization will never make me soft, by Grom.
It would seem the heroes are forged not just by Quartermain's template, but by their environment. Each land creates its own champion. What land created you? Were you born on a battlefield?
The sniveling Manda nobles always hated my upbringing. They were jealous of my strength. So when Moth Ammon came, they turned on me. But the joke was on Moth Ammon, the thing he wanted most, the Eye of Ahriman. I hid it where no Manda would go, the home of my barbarian kin. Grom's teeth, it will be good to see them again, and you shall see them too, wizard. Your magic is strong. I'm sure you'll survive. Yeah, here are my adopted kinsmen. They respect me, of course, but you, they will see only as a weakling. Until you trounce them, by Grom.
What is this? A stranger? Ugly one. I will crush you!
Don't worry. Pitched combat is the preferred form of greeting for barbarians. Go! Fight!
Well fought. Finally made a friend as strong as yourself, have you, Manda? Come, the chief will want to see you both.
Mandar has returned! Come, let us welcome him properly!
What a greeting! Let us return the sentiment. Fight on! Now we shall meet Chief Kroll at last.
Mandar! I am glad to see you. You are still skipping leg day, I see.
Bah! My legs are more than strong enough. Let's go outside and I'll run you off your feet.
Ha! I think not. So, why have you returned? Did the farmers drive you from your throne?
They did, but I will have my revenge. I have come to ask you to give this wizard the Eye of Ahriman, which I left with you.
So you will stand in my hall and give me orders without even a proper introduction? Grom's teeth, this is not our way. First we must say hello with weapons! Enough, by Grom! To look at you, I thought you frail as a flower, but you fight like a giant.
Being attacked by the chieftain is a great honor. He likes you, I think.
So, Wizard, you fight beside my adopted son, the Mander Barbarian. Has he taught you what is best in life? No? Mandar! Have you forgotten?
Never! To crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and hear... Wait, did you hear that? There are thieves in your house, Krull! Let us teach them the error of their ways, by Grom. Mothamon! What are you doing here, sorceress dog?
Mandar, you fool! I let you escape my dungeons, and I have watched you from afar by sorcery ever since. I have seen and heard all you have done. You have brought my minions to the Eye of Ahriman, and now they will bring it to me! The Ancient One's power will be mine!
How did these weaklings enter my hall? Crush them! It is done. Let us speak outside. This hall stinks of Mander.
What? No!
Not you, Mandar. Weakling Manders. Who is this evil one who attacks me in my own hall?
Mothamon is his name, and he's the foul sorcerer who stole my throne from me. By Grom's teeth, he has much to answer for.
By Grom's fists, answer he shall. You will not fight this sorceress dog alone. The boars stand with you. You seek the Eye of Ahriman? Take it.
I thank you. Gather your clans, mighty chief. When I return, I shall carry the weapon that will destroy Mothamon. Come, wizard, to the duck!
You're back. I trust it went well. Your sword is ready, Mandar. Use it well.
I will! Mothamon, your reign is at an end. Yeah! Now, the place you seek is in the Valley of the Boars. He-Mander looks down upon it from his tomb. Be careful, I won't be there to save you. I'm off to raise my army. By nightfall, Mothamon will be humbled, and the throne of Mandoria shall be mine. Again!
Right. You begin the search, wizard. I'll meet you there. The entrance is somewhere here. Hold the Eye of Ahriman to your face, then look around for the door. You see the door? Quickly, let's go in. Lead on! We must be close. There are machines like this in the Old One's monitoring station in Sky City, but these look hostile. Watch out! I wonder if something has gone wrong in the monitoring station. Let's press on. That's the door. We're nearly there.
You fools! You played right into my trap. I told you I had watched your every move with my sorcery, and you kept leading me to my prize. Thank you, Wizard, for bringing me to the very threshold of the Ancient One. Now his power will be mine.
You're the fool, sorcerer. Did you think you're the only one who can hunt a duck? I knew you'd be watching the Eye of Ahriman. All I had to do was wait for you. Now I will finish you at last. Yeah!
Okay, so I know that I've called a lot of fights before the singular worst design fight in the game's history, but you're about to see the actual worst design fight in the entire game's history. So, I will be putting on my best resist set, because that's what I'm going to need. That's where we're at with this, so. Alright.
Moth Ammon would trouble Mandoria no longer. So, you have opened the hidden door and we still live. I will go with you into the fane of the Ancient One. You might have need of the Sword of Hemander.
You know how to open the door, wizard? Good! Lead on. Whatever's in there, we will face it together.
Grom, what sorcery is this?
These devices employ a magical science far beyond mere sorcery. Compared to them, all your notions of magic are little more than superstition. This place seems identical to the monitoring station in Sky City. Why did the Old One need more than one, I wonder?
They are tests for his heroes. A test which you have passed thrice, wizard. Synthesize the next attunement stone.
Another stone is yours, my champion. You've opened 3 harmonic gates to the world synthesizer. When you use this stone, only 2 will remain. In the beginning, I questioned putting a station here. I envisioned a land free of lemurs, devoid of outside influence. It is my greatest failure. I wanted to see if the oft-oppressed Manders could develop without interference. They built their own civilization, overcoming the Boars. I was proud. But when I revealed myself to congratulate them, they turned on me. They forced me to unleash my defenses, which the Manders crushed as well. I hoped this rugged, untamed land would produce my scion. But after this disaster, I see that I must take a stronger hand in Lemuria's development.
Crazy.
The Ancient One. He played with us, like pawns on a game board, like toys. The dog. Were he here, I would smite him in his arrogance, by Grom.
I wonder, what did the Old One mean by a stronger hand?
Fascinating. In Sky City, we always presume the Old One was benevolent. It seems we may have misjudged him. I need to leave this place and think. I'm not ready to return home yet. I need to recover my strength and learn more about the Old One and his grand design. Telos is the city of the lemurs who venerate the Old One. A good place to begin. This Hall of Heroes also sounds intriguing. Lead me to it.
A city, I have little use for them. Civilization makes one soft. But I am curious. I would see these lemurs you speak of. And besides, no Hall of Heroes would be complete And besides, no Hall of Heroes would be complete without a visit by Mandar, the barbarian, king of Mandoria. I will go with you.
What a wonderfully old-fashioned place. Now that we're here, I suppose you'd best place that stone into this mysterious gate the Old One mentioned. That is your mission, correct?
So these are lemurs. The legends do not do them justice. Does it always smell like this? How does the air ever get in here?
Ah, yes, the odor.
Can we see that again?
Ah, yes, the odor. Finally, something stronger than you. Let's go find the Hall of Heroes. Good luck, wizard.
A curious pair, Mandar and Dr. Savage. One a rough barbarian, one a scholar, an expert in all things. They could not be more different. I've no doubt they are both products of the Scion program. How can two oppositional beings come from the same source, let alone coexist? Yet they did, and they learned to. They worked together to achieve their goals. Perhaps opposites can reconcile? Perhaps evil can become good. Perhaps nothing can become something. Dasein can join the everything. So much to consider. So much to learn. You should, as usual, go visit. What was that?
They hit the Pentagon.
Woo! That was close. Still, any landing you can walk away from is a good landing, right?
Another hero. Now they're falling out of the sky.
Oh, sorry about that building there. This must be Telos. I'm off course, blast it. Perhaps you can help me. Are you a human? Remarkable. I've never met a human before. I was only expecting to find lemurs here. Good to meet you, by the way. I'm Book Gordon, defender of Sky City. I'm looking for a bronze duck. A duck named
Buck!
Savage! Thank heavens I found you. I need your help. Something's gone wrong in Sky City. Our home's in danger.
Impossible. What's the trouble? Invasion? Soil erosion? Is the Ascension beam malfunctioning?
That's just it. It's hard to explain. Nothing I can put my finger on, but something is terribly wrong. We need your intellect.
I stand ready to assist. This is my new wizard friend. They'll help us. They have urgent business at our monitoring station in Sky City.
Well, we're not using this rocket to get back. How do we fly home?
We're in luck. I left Sky City on my expedition in an auto-gyro. It's hidden in the Badlands, and it should still work.
Well, we will be following Duck Savage in episode 6. I'm about to fuck up a box combo with no coleslaw and extra Texas toast, as one does. So, yeah, with that being said, we'll just at least head back to the Badlands, but that is going to wrap this episode up. Everyone knows you're supposed to spam spacebar whenever there's dialogue, not in this series, but yeah. Thank y'all for watching. I've been Ice Gold. Be sure to like, subscribe, and leave like 50 comments for the algorithm. My Discord is down in the description if you want to chat with me some more, and I will see y'all later.